All right, hey guys, today we're going to be finally removing the last portion of the back seat in our Jeep JKU. You can see that we're going to be replacing it with this awesome Goose Gear 40% seat delete. When I was looking around on YouTube, I could not find anything about just the install of the 40% seat delete in the Jeep JKU, so I thought I'd give you guys a look. All right, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below. I love hearing from you guys. Otherwise, let's get it done. For the pre-assembly of our 40% delete, you'll notice that on the back there is this aluminum extrusion. We have our 3 pieces that need to be installed. This side cubby enclosure is easy enough. It can be slid right onto the extrusion from the front. Once again, our rear piece that's going to butt right up with our drivers can also slide right in. But the trick is this middle piece has to be mounted right here. So I've taken a look at both of these rails already, and it looks like our only easy option is going to be to remove this rail, because this rail butts up against this piece of extrusion, and then it's also blocked by the corner of this wood block right here. So all we have to do is simply loosen up these 3/4 20s. Oh, that one's tight. Okay. And then our rail should slide right off. Beautiful. Okay. And then this guy should slide right in. Okay. All right, there's 2. And beautiful. All right. We'll center that out, and then we'll tighten it down. Once that's in place, we simply just have to slide our extrusion back on, and then we'll tighten those back down when we flip it back over. Perfect. Okay, so once again, you can kind of get an idea of how it looks. I'm not going to do my final tightening down until we have things installed. So in a second, you can see all this is still loose. So in a second, we're going to go remove our 40% of our rear passenger seat, and then we'll get this in. So lucky for us, this seat is actually very easy to get out and will be easier than when we took out the 60% seat. And all the tools we're going to need should be right here in our tool roll. That's not bad. And we will be reusing these bolts, so we're going to hang on to these. If I remember correctly, we should, yes, be able to fold this up, and that will give us access to this 18mm and then this 14mm. Oh man, yeah, that one's tough. Oh gosh. You know, I was camped out with some friends last week, and someone asked me why I always use hand tools in my installs, or usually I just use hand tools nowadays, and why I don't use my impacts. And it's like I told them, hand tools are simple. Everyone has hand tools. Not everyone has an impact. When I show people how to install, gosh, this is tight. When I show people how to install things, I want to show them as simply as possible, so they'll be more encouraged to do it themselves and not think, oh man, I can't do this because I don't have like some kind of an impact or specialty tool. Oh gosh. And number 2, They're really loud. They're just really loud for filming. Oh gosh, what is with this bolt? All right, hardest part of the install right there. Then last but not least, oh, that's super easy. All right guys, so I got all three 18mm bolts out. I got this 14mm bolt out on our 60 delete brag, and then I realized, oh man, I totally forgot about this guy back here, and I thought, oh no, I'm gonna have to take out the plate to get it out. But then I started messing with it, and it's only on hand tight. What the heck? I'm not sure why that's only hand tight. Honestly, right now I'm not really complaining, but I'm gonna screw this the rest of the way off, and then I'm gonna see if I can't get this seat out. Oh, I'm gonna just be able to get it off. All right guys, I gotta set the camera down. All right guys, so I'm thinking if I just pull up against the plate and then out a little bit, get our seat there. I can come out the rest of the way, and then push the loop this way. Whoopsie. All right guys, so I was doing a little off-camera test fitting to see if our 40% plate would fit with our 60% seat delete, and what I'm running into is, you can see how this little nub sticks up right there, that little edge, and what it's doing, the focus just is, it's hitting right there. And I mean, it's literally like maybe, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch. So basically what we're gonna do is I'm gonna create my sterile surgical field, hopefully not make a mess, and we're gonna take the angle grinder and we're gonna trim that down just a hair and then repaint it, and then hopefully with just a slight amount of modification it should work. So let's see how it goes. All right, that might be it. Let's take a look. All right guys, so you can see we took just a little bit off the edge, we touched it up with a little bit of spray paint, and then I put this piece of duct tape around just so the washers and the nuts don't rattle, and now it should clear just fine. Okay guys, so we got some things moved around. You can see we moved our water line a little bit. We had to trim our 60% delete bracket, but also had to loosen up these 2/4 20s. See, manipulate our seat belt a little bit. And those are gonna go right in. Oh, beautiful. Yep. So let's see. That's in. There are 2 bolts, 1/4 20s, that connect to our main plate. Let's turn the refrigerator off real quick. So those have to go in. Looks like those are in. And then we have our 2 brackets, which we're gonna do next. But overall, looks pretty good. I love it. Now that I've made sure everything fits in place, I'm just going around and tightening down all these 1/4 20s for our panels that we added. The front behind our driver's seat, we're gonna tighten the middle, and then also our side infill. Make sure these guys are tight since we had to loosen them. All right, so I want that right about there. Just to make it easy, put it right in the middle. Okay, right in the middle. You can see that we've left our brackets loose, so insert our 1/4 20 hardware through. Our washers. Nuts on the back side. start getting these tightened down, and then we'll finish tightening everything at the same time. All right, that's tight. Whew. That's tight. All right, guys, well, overall, I have to say the fit and finish of this Goose gear system is absolutely outstanding. I really love it. There's just so much more space back here in the rear of the Jeep and so much more storage. I honestly don't even know what I'm gonna put back here. Look at that. It's awesome. Nice, secure, must be at least, gosh, I don't know, maybe 8 to 10 inches deep. Yeah, I just absolutely love it. Bam. You'll notice I did put the bolt back in this location just like I did on the other side, just because otherwise there's a big open hole to the outside. So something to think about. Yeah. Everything's really good. I love it. All right, well, guys, like I was saying earlier, when I was purchasing this 40% delete and looking up installation videos on YouTube, I could not find a single thing. Even the videos where people installed the whole system, they didn't really do that great of a job. So hopefully you found this useful, and especially if you have the 60% delete bracket, you saw how you're gonna have to modify that if you want to keep that. And just, yeah, and I'm thinking in the future, if I ever do need to put somebody in my rear seat, I can quickly undo 2 bolts and then these 2 1/4-20s, and I can pretty much get this out and then do the reverse process to get the 3rd seat in, and yeah, I'll be able to take someone back here. Yeah, like I said, really nice. Overall, I'm just super pleased. So we have the rest of our Goose gear back here. Haven't been using those 1/4-20s, I just like it for easy storage. Yeah, as you can see, it's just really nice. I'll have super easy access up to the Ursa Minor. Can just use my front runner water tank as a step and be no problem. All right, guys, well, as you can see, I really love it. I think it worked out really well. I did leave the seatbelt in place. I just ran it around the back of that storage bag, but it is still in place. All right, guys, well, I hope you liked this video. I hope you do find it useful if you want to do this yourself in the future, or you're thinking about adding this 40% delete. I really hope you like my install video. Yeah. Go ahead and check out my other videos. Like I said earlier, I do have a video installing the rear plate and the 60% if you are so inclined and interested. All right, guys, if you did like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell. All right, you guys take it easy.